bridge.
Hello, it is Jack here with anrgaming, and yes, today we are playing some Honkai Impact. So yes, welcome everyone. This is I was wondering at what point the Honkai streams would actually end up starting, and basically they're now. Now is when we're doing the Honkai streams, so which is fun, interesting. If you haven't played the game for a while, well, this is probably going to be quite an interesting, if nothing else, hearing this back. You may not have ever even heard this music for a while. But regardless, hello, welcome. We are going to play some Honkai Impact 3rd today. Now, one of the main things that you're probably... Well, there's a few things that we're going to get through first. First, this is my first stream since turning 28, which is very fun. I turned 28 on the 4th of May. Yes, where is this going? Where's it going? Yes, I have a nice t-shirt. I know. Where is the zoom in going? It thought this was a face. Whatever. Yes, hello. Yes, welcome. It's my first stream since turning 28. So yes, I turned 28 on... Was it? When would it have been? Thursday? Thursday, yes. Thursday. I turned 28 on Thursday. Also, if you follow the ANR Instagram, you would have seen that. The Alex put a nice little post for me for my birthday and all that, which is very, very nice of him. So thank you, Alex, for that. Thank you very much. Yeah. So first stream since turning 28. Technically, the first video was Doom. I mean, it was recorded beforehand, hence why there was no mention of birthday at all. But it seems very... Oh, quiet. Can you tell I'm in the game already? Can you tell I'm talking? Be quiet. Go away. In fact, if I click on something, I can probably get them to stop talking. There we go. I should have just done that from the start. Then we don't have weird Japanese talking in the background. But yes. Yeah, this is also a very momentous occasion. This is anrgaming's first stream using the AV1 encoder. So obviously we're going to have to check back afterwards to see how this all turns out and make sure it actually turns out nice and all that. Obviously, we're going to have to see how viable it is. Now you may be wondering, well, Jack, how on earth are you streaming in AV1? You and Alex don't have 7000 series cards or 440 series cards from NVIDIA. How are we doing it? Well, I'm running it on the CPU. It's entirely software based, which is how we're actually getting this to work. Now, in terms of this being viable for Alex, we're going to have to run tests. Right now, I'm using preset 9 because that works quite well for this. I won't go into boring details on this. Just know this is our first stream making use of the AV1 encoder, and that's... Well, I mean, one of the reasons why we're trying to do this is we're trying to help out Alex, because a lot of the stuff that seems to go wrong with his streams seem to be entirely based on his internet. So exactly what's going on in that, we don't know, because he can stream stuff to me fine, and it's fine going to YouTube, but it seems to be that as soon as that connection gets made, something goes wrong. So this may be a way that we can kind of get that to work again. We don't know. We have to test it on his system. The reason why I'm definitely fine using it on this system is because I went for a Ryzen 9. Alex is a Ryzen 7. We will have to see how things turn out. It may only be another 2 cores, but right now, the reason why I know that this will work fine is entirely because of the load that I know I can put onto my CPU. But anyway, that's boring tech stuff. Let's actually get into the game. And now I can actually, you know, click back and all that stuff. And we can go back and we can actually be in the game. So let's actually do that, shall we? Wrong one. That one. There we go. And it's just straight up decided it doesn't want to go. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now it's done the capture. Okay, good. Now it's doing the capture. It's doing the capture fine now. There we are. And there you can see there's my little mouse. So if you're not unfamiliar, this is what Honkai Impact 3rd looks like. I am where my webcam is, works well for in the levels, but not in the menu, which is a shame, but it's just what we're gonna have to deal with. All you're missing behind me is my name, which is Jackhammer47. Look, there we are. Now you can see that's my name in this. Jackhammer47. Praise the metal gods, which you should be doing. Always praise them. Always be praising them. But yes, if you ever want to add me on this, there's my name, Jackhammer47. There's my ID. Feel free to send me a friend request. I don't know if I have room for friend requests anymore. I've been playing this game a very, very, very long time, which is obviously very fun. But yes, we are going to be playing Honkai Impact 3rd and enjoying the things. Now, I was saying earlier, I was wondering why I'm doing this, and that's entirely because one of the reasons I'm doing this game as opposed to Starrail, which again I've been playing as well. The reason I'm doing this instead of Starrail is because this is kind of, I feel like it's getting close to the end point of its story. Plus, it's always nice to look back at the original, because you can then kind of see where a lot of these things come from. This was the first MiHoYo game I ever actually played. But the title of this stream may confuse you, because this is not the first Honkai Impact game. Not at all. This is not the first Honkai Impact game, but it is the first MiHoYo game I played. Now, so let's explain the title of the stream. I call this stream, obviously, the original 3-day Honkai game. Because obviously, Honkai Star Rail just came out. People will be jumping on the bandwagon. They'll be seeing all the hype. They'll be wanting to join in. So this is the original 3D Honkai game. It's not the first Honkai Impact game. That being said, you don't need to play the other 3 games to be able to understand what's going on in this one. Each one, the best way it can be described is there's a reason why MiHoYo call all their stuff Hoyoverse now. The reason for that basically being that it's all collectively one big multiverse. And you'll see certain themes that carry over from one game to the other. Certain characters will obviously reappear because it's all one big multiverse. But then people are just interacting in their own different universes. And that's kind of the idea with all these. Each one is their own different universe. So that's the reason why Genshin Impact is called Genshin Impact, because the impact part is meant to tell you it's the same. And it's the same with Honkai Star Rail and Honkai Impact. Although, to be perfectly honest, the Honkai stuff hasn't appeared in Star Rail yet. But then again, I'm only at the 3rd planet. Game's only just come out. Stuff like that will be explored as and when stuff goes. I mean, I can't remember how long it was in Genshin until whatever main character you chose, the sibling then showed up. I can't remember when that actually occurred and when that happened. But yeah, nonetheless. We'll see how things go. But yes, I reckon this is very much coming to its end, because slight spoilers, the main character, it's difficult to say main character because every character kind of gets explored in a very nice way. And each one has very big consequences to the plot in this, so it's very, very big. But the main character, Kiana, her story has effectively ended to the point of, as far as we're aware, she even up to the extra game stuff post Honkai Odyssey, which is in this game, her character doesn't really get developed anymore. She's sort of where she is now. And so it seems now that they're just sort of going back and tying up all the other loose threads, giving other characters more development. So I reckon it's probably fairly likely that the story, maybe not necessarily ending, but the main story has reached an effective conclusion-ish. You know, it's difficult to sort of say. It's difficult to say with stuff like this, but yeah. But yeah. I've got literally lots of notes for all this, but yes. So going back to the stream title thing. So the reason why this is actually called, I say, the original 3D Honkai game is because the Honkai games before this one were 2D, and there were technically 2 Honkai games before this, kind of 3. MiHoYo's first game was Fly Me to the Moon, which kind of featured Kiana as the main character, or a character that would eventually become Kiana, and interesting enough, had her wanting to go to the moon. If you're updating the story in this game, that's kind of interesting. Spoilers, they go to the moon. Yeah. Fun fact, they go to the moon. Very, very fun, very fun. After that, you then had Zombie Girl Kawaii, also known as Honkai, I'm going to butcher this pronunciation, Gauken, Honkai Gauken? Gakuin. It's Zombie Girl Kawaii. That was essentially almost like the first Honkai game. What the story is in that, I don't know. After that, you then got Gun Girl Z, which is the prequel to, and follows, interestingly, a lot of similar story beats as this game, but this game goes in a very different situation. Basically, if I remember rightly, Gun Girl Z ends badly. Basically, it's the bad ending. Whereas this, at the very least, has at least so far, optimistic ending. Maybe. A lot of really dark stuff happens in this game, and I mean really, really dark. It's ridiculously dark, this game, when you really start looking into it. It's, yeah, a lot of the themes and motifs and a lot of stuff in this game is very, very dark. Don't let the cutesy anime look fool you and all these bright colors and neo-futuristic and all that. This is a very dark game. Yeah, deals with a lot of really dark stuff, this game. But it's free, and it's very fun. It's a very fun game that I've been playing for a very long time. To give you an idea of just how long I've been playing this game, I actually started playing this in 2018. Again, I've got notes here to keep me on track. I started playing in 2018, sometime between May 9th and June 20th. Now, I can't be exact in this because there's no, as far as I can tell, there's no record saying of when you actually started. Technically, I could probably go into my email to try and find when I first got an email saying, hey, thank you for signing up to playing Honkai Impact and all that. I could probably do that, but I'm not going to. And instead, we're going to guess. We're going to guess that this is almost like 5 years since I started playing. So we're going to go with that idea. This is like a 5-year anniversary of me starting the game. We're going to go with that because it is... What's the day? Is it today? Not helpful. What day is it today? It's May 10th, so there's a very good chance that it's potentially been 5 years since I started playing. So, yeah. At the earliest, it's been 5 years. At the latest, it's been just less than 5 years. And the reason why I know it's somewhere between then, because I looked over the patch notes, and I remember the character Teresa, or however you want to say it, being a new character. And she was brought into the game in the version that came out on June 20th. So I was already playing before then, and I remember her being a new character that just got added. So, not only that, I also remember the base system before the Dorm, because, again, this game has evolved over time. There used to be a base system that would just constantly give your characters a passive buff. Instead, now there's the Dorm system that does the same thing, or effectively does the same thing. I can't quite remember what Dorm does anymore. Again, it's been a while, and one of the things you'll probably notice is that I have not actually played this game for a little bit. I have parts where I will just drop out of it for a while, let stuff update, then I can come back and, hey, there's lots of new stuff. I tend to follow that sort of way around with this sort of stuff. So, as you can see, I have the returnee stuff. And as you can see, this is the 4th day of my returnee because I decided, hey, I played this. Oh, there's lots more new stuff. Stuff has progressed. Let's do it for a stream. Basically is how the thing went. But I decided to, as much as I've done some of the returning missions, I've collected a few things. So I deliberately wait for doing my free pull of this, so then we can start this stream off right by indulging into the gacha, which is very fun. So we're gonna do a pull. We're gonna see what we get. Starting the stream off right. I got some stuff for Swallowtail Phantasm. I don't think Swallowtail Phantasm is that good anymore. Okay, and we're back. And we're back. Okay. Okay. Like I said, testing out things right now. So we're doing quite a bit of tests. We're seeing how things work. So, CPU just decided, no, we're not liking this. So, we might not do gacha pulls. It seems that the random number generation for that caused my CPU to just spike to 100%. And yeah, the AV1 encoder did not like that. So, we're learning things here. We're learning. So, because obviously when you're doing a random drop, it's all random number generation and all that. So, it's very clearly, the game did not like that. And my room suddenly got very, very warm. So yes, I can tell that computer had fun there, which is always good. But nonetheless, we continue on. So, maybe if it does it again, I'll drop the preset a little bit lower, and we'll go from there. Yes, I know I'm talking about tech stuff and it's boring. Yeah, but what's one thing I kind of wish if we had like subtitles in the menu, but yeah. So yes, maybe let's not do gacha stuff. We'll leave that till later. Instead, let me show you exactly what 5 years of playing this game gives you. So these are all my characters. I have a lot. Oh, up to there. That's the next one I'm closest to be able to get again. I have a lot of characters. This is 5 years of playing. I don't have everyone. There's a lot of characters I don't have. A lot of characters that just through pure happenstance I managed to get to max rank, including 2 Theresa characters, which is always fun. I'm dropping a lot of frames. Okay, just a second. We're going to do some fixes because clearly I'm dropping a lot of frames. So yeah, just a second. Going out, and I'm just sounding like a crazy person. So I'm just going to continue on as if we've already connected back up again. So yeah, I've dropped down the presets. We're learning things as we go. Way more stable now. Should all be good. But yes, these are all the characters I have in Honkai Impact. So yeah. Again, sorry about that. Again, AV1 encoder. We are working on it. We are making this work. The only way that really we can test to see what works is literally trial by fire. So, if stuff happens like that again, I'll maybe switch to a different encoder. But for now, we're going to try and make this work. So, yes, we are back. So, as I was saying, yes, these are all my characters I've unlocked over the 5 years I've been playing this game. Be interested to see what sort of characters and stuff we get in Starrail when we get to it. But yes, as you can see, there's a lot of characters. There are some characters I would definitely like to unlock. I'd like her. Basically, I'd like to get all the different Hershers, or whatever you want to call them. As you can see, I'm missing quite a lot. Oh, they're imaginary. Did not. I mean, it's been a while since I played. Also, hello, welcome to the stream. Obviously, you've come at a good time because I've just swapped over settings, so hopefully things are a lot more stable now. But yes, we're going to go through a lot of the stuff that I've got in this, in my account that I've been playing for a very, very long time. And my 2 top characters are Theresa, both Theresa. Honestly, they were both kind of accidental. The ones I've been deliberately trying to get higher are Randall and Fuha. These are both ones I've been deliberately trying to get higher, but for some reason both Theresas just crept up there and just decided to take the crown. So, which is always fun. Also, that's another one I've been trying to get up, is also the what's her character called? I was just on the things. I'm gonna have to check. I can't remember what her character's called. Chrono Navi, that's it. Chrono Navi. That's another one I'm trying to get up as well because she is very good support and yeah, very powerful. At least she was. That's the thing. The meta in this changes quite regularly, and to try and help with that, they've actually given you a guide So you click on the guide and it will tell you interesting stuff about these people. It'll also suggest, oh yeah, strong recommendation for investment unless you know what characters are good. Also gives you recommended team build and everything. Also, I've realized that my camera placement doesn't help with the fact of how the characters are usually done in this game. It's very much looks like it's just pure fan service. But once we actually get into playing, this will make more sense. This is the only place I could really put the camera. But yes, you can click this and it will tell you who is being used the most right now. So right now it seems that the Herasha of Truth got a massive buff. Herasha of Origin is new, so people are probably trying it out. I know Golden Diva has been in a while, so the fact that she's quite high indicates that right now she's very good in terms of usage. And as you can see, top 3 have all gone up, so very much a case that should be quite good. Also, for some reason, I'm sending way more bitrate than I need to. And I'm getting encoding lag again. Yay! Fun! Can I adjust this on the fly? Probably not. Well, we're about to find out. We're going to try and go down to 11, and if this doesn't work, we'll just switch back to normal stuff. Can I switch on the fly? I can! Good to know, good to know. The stream hasn't just crashed. Good to know. I guess that's kind of one of the handy things about using the encoder in software. So hopefully dropping a lot of frames. Not fun, not fun. Okay. Just a second. I don't know if you can hear me or not. If you can, yeah, we're gonna change the whole AV1 thing has gone down the drain. So we're not using AV1 anymore. Instead, so yeah, which is fun. So now that things are stable and back to normal. It definitely seems that if you want to stream using AV1, you are way better using other stuff. So, okay. We tried, AV1 has failed. But yes, these are all my characters. Let's get back into it. Let's actually get on with what I was planning to do for this stream before, you know, technological issues and all that fun stuff. So yeah, let's actually get into playing some of the game. So my plan was I'll just play some of the stuff I haven't done for a while. And granted, as much as it says here, let me just show you where I've actually got up to. So that is completed. That is completed. I'm completed all the way up to... I'm currently playing through The Spoke Apocalypse. There's a little bit of To the Flawless I've got done. And I think that's about it. I've not played any of this chapter, and there's only 7 days left before it probably gets added in stuff. Does it have a thing where it says at the top where it shows progress? No. But either way, I'm playing through this, and yeah. It is a shame. It is a shame that AB1 has died for us, unfortunately, but oh well. Things happen. Also, open world. This is post Honkai Odyssey I was saying about a few seconds ago. Appreciate it's every Monday, Thursday and Saturday. We're not going to bother with any of that. These are things we can potentially do in the future. There's raids, there's all sorts of stuff. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I'm working towards in my playthrough of this. Mainly to do with the weapons. As you can see, I've got a lot of weapons. A lot of them I could probably scrap to get parts, but I've got a lot of weapons. The main stuff I'm going for right now is I'm working on building up... where is it? I'm working on building up this. Hence, so I've got the spirit for Pledge of Sakura. So I've got the spirits. So I just need to get some of those. I need to get the AE Imaginon. I've got 50. I need 150. So yeah, that's the thing I'm building up towards. Because the great thing is that when you're doing the gacha in this, it's more so that what you're really doing is paying for the chance. Now, to be honest, I've not bought lots in this. If I go to the top up, I can actually show you. Does it show? Bonuses, there we are. So, I haven't topped up enough to be able to even get the first thing. I have no idea how much that ends up being in costs. I've not even bought 1,000 crystals, basically. And so, to get 1,000 crystals, yeah, I think I put in like £10. I've bought in £10 once, and that was it. So, yeah. Basically, yeah. As you can see there, I haven't put in that many in terms of what is even that anyway. Oh, just so you get any of choice. Interesting to know. And I'm guessing this is similar. Oh, you get one of the higher end ones of choice. Interesting stuff to know. I mean, a fun idea I had ages ago was that if we were ever wanting to, we could open up a thing of being like, hey, donate to us and we'll spend the money on the gacha. But we're not going to do that right now. For now, if you want to support us, you can just feel free to subscribe, watch other videos, all that good stuff. For now, let's get into some supply drops, shall we? Now that I'm not using the CPU. We're not doing outfit supply. The first one's free, so we'll do a free one. We'll see how everything renders out. And this will let me know if we're going to do more. No drop frames. Good. Good to know. So basically, I think AV1 is going to be used for us at the very least when we're doing recording, maybe. Or who knows, maybe we're going to have to do a quick refresh once the platform matures a little bit. Either way, we're doing fine for now. We're doing fine. Let's see, what supplies have we got? Special supply. Ooh, I can do 4 pulls with the special supply. Shall we do 4 pulls with the special supply? I think we should. If anything, I would like to get Rudder in Dream. That is definitely something I would like to get. Because again, trying to build up Chrono Navi. She's definitely one of the characters I like quite a lot. So... And I got the other one instead. Is that the other one? Is that... Seven Thunders? Seven Thunders of Retribution. Is that the other... Did I just first pull? Yes! Wow. So... Huh. You know how you hear about streamer luck? It wasn't what I wanted, but... I mean, I'm eventually going to get Hersher Thunder. So... I mean... Sure. Wow. Talk about streamer luck. I'm not going to have anywhere near that luck the rest of the stream. Just understand that. First pull and I get that. Jesus. Man, that's something else. That's something else, all right. Okay, and we'll do the last pull for this. See what we get. Oh man, that's... I still cannot believe that. Oh, that is ridiculous. Okay. I suppose I never even looked at the focus supply, but I don't have anyone that benefits from those, really. Expansion, that would be nice. But, yeah. Dorm supply is usually the one I go to because it's where you can get things that you're missing. As you can see, I've pretty much got all the other S ranks it's got on offer. So these are the ones that I'd be mainly trying to pull for. Big one being Hersher Thunder because she's still good. And I would also like to get Hersher Truth. Seeing as, again, #1 used right now. So, yeah. So not only can you do supply, you also go to the shop and you can buy stuff you want. Especially for like these starter ones, which I'm just passively slowly trying to build up. I will just buy, because the coins you get back really easily. So anything that's a coin offer of stuff, I will just buy. Because again, you can regenerate coins so easily in this, and I'm not going to put in the extra effort to actually specifically build up those characters. I'm not putting in effort because considering how low priority they are. So when they show up in here, I'll just buy them, and again, refreshes in 8 hours, so that's always fun. I've never been fully sure how you like get this. I mean, you salvage certain stuff, do adventure tasks, weekly finalization, you get that. But the blue one, converting weapons. Oh, salvaging weapons, right. Okay, so from certain weapons, you salvage them, and you'll get that. So if I was to do that, okay, oh, right, okay. Okay, I understand a bit better now. Again, the blue one I was never too sure of, but I bet if you've got extras of certain weapons, it's a good way so you can get new stuff instead. And it's kind of, I guess, the same with stigma. Although, to be honest, I do have a lot of certain stigma. So if I get rid of that, do I get anything? No, of course not. I'm guessing it's going to be... Yeah, I thought as much. Thought as much. But I'm not going to get rid of any of those because I don't have that many duplicates of stigma. Not yet, anyway. And you have to shop. This is all very similar to what you get in Starrail. It's all very... Hoyo have a winning... Very much a winning formula that they like to follow through with now. So... It's very interesting how they've taken what was... Because the way I see it is this. They've got Genshin Impact, which was their big fly out to open world doing something different. And then they had this, which is all level based. And it's like, okay, so we've got these two things. What are people liking from both? Let's combine them into the third thing. And obviously, Genshin made them so much money. So, of course, they're still going to want to try and do things a little bit better, see what they can get out of it. And, you know, yeah. I do like to try and use this to build stuff up. This is usually one of the main ways I get stuff for, well, Valkyrie Gloria, which is easily probably like one of my main damage dealers. I use quite a lot. Really, not the strongest, definitely not the strongest. Obviously, I maxed out that, so I don't need that anymore. I remember when Swallowtail was really good, and I tried to get a really powerful at the time, but it just wasn't happening. Again, the game updates and things become easier to get over time, so... But... Yeah, okay. So, one of the main things that's going on right now is a big event. Actually, no, let's get some stuff first. So, one of the things you can do is you can just skip. Skip, give me the things. And obviously, I've not played for a while, so I've got all this maxed out, so I can go, hey, let's do it more. But let's actually play. No one came here just to see me talk and skip through things. Let's actually play, shall we? And again, as you can tell, I'm using controller, because the controls for trying to do it on a keyboard on this are very weird. Also, you've got 4 different buttons you can use. They don't map well to a mouse, per se, at least a normal mouse. Technically, I do have a wireless gaming mouse, which has multiple buttons on it. But I haven't set that up yet. No, let's just hang on a second. What am I? Why is it RGB? It's meant to be certain colors. Oh well. Let's just start. Let's just go. Let's just use this team formation. I remember this one working quite well and being very good. Let's go. And of course, I've got the controls on screen just so I can remember what I'm doing. I do remember I had it set up so B was my dodge, because the way I describe this game is that you have to play it kind of with Dark Souls reflexes. Get lasered. And if you do it with Dark Souls reflexes, you can activate that as many times as you like. And now Teresa time, because here we go. And done. It's very, very easy. Like I said, I've been playing this game a long time, so yeah. We'll do this one more time and we'll do something else. Let's have that up. So another one of those, do that, and put that down. And dead. Yeah, very, very fast at this game. Very, very fast. But, yeah. So there's that, there's weak materials. Again, we're not going to think of that, so I'm just going to skip through that, because, yeah, done. Time works, let's just skip through that. I only ever do the easier ones, where it just has a little counter where it says 3. Okay, 0 left, now I'd have to pay extra materials to do stuff, so I just don't do that. Okay, no more times that. There we are, I've picked up some materials. There we go. So, let's get on to the event, because I know there's this on right now, which is basically Fall Guys. Fall Guys, but way more anime. So, let's go. I know they had this before. I was going to say, no, you don't keep any of the other unlocks. So, okay. Fair enough. You don't keep any of the other unlocks. That's fine. Let's go. This is it's basically Fall Guys, but it's an extra game in this. Keep in mind, this runs on mobiles. Let's go. Oh, you can't turn it off. Once that's on, you can't turn that off. Okay, good to know. Oh, come on. Can I just go jump straight to it? Come on. Yes, I can. No, no, come on. Oh, okay, second. I'll take second. I'm happy with second. There we go. And of course, you can spectate if you really want. So what's other people doing? Come on, you're live now. All the pressure's on. Come on, you can do this. But yeah, this is basically their little game mode. This is the second time they've run this, I think. Where this is basically Fall Guys. Yeah, as you can see, here's everyone that was playing. And yeah. Let's just keep doing this for a while. This is fun, this is interesting, this is just something different. Yeah. But yeah, I have been enjoying a bit of Starrail. I have been playing it quite a bit. It's kind of become the game that I play on my iPad now. Because I did start by playing this on Honkai on my iPad. Because didn't always used to be on no, that went horribly wrong. I should have seen that coming. There we go. I'm gonna be the last, aren't I? Yeah. And I've died. Which is always fun, and I should just go around. Just go around. Just go around, Jack. Come on. Fourth, sure. We'll take it. That did not go well. Wasn't last, though. Wasn't last. That's something. I reckon I can probably do one more match and that'll be it. Let's go. Oh, it's one of these ones. Everyone's got the same idea. Oh, other people have got ahead of it. But not for long. That did not go well at all. Why am I just dying there? I'm not doing too well at this one. Ah! Because I'm on the wrong, going to the wrong side. This side will be better. Nope, that's not worked. I am doing really bad at this. Why do I keep dying? Oh, this is awful. Okay. Finally. Not last! Only just. Oh, that was awful. Yeah, that was awful. That was terrible. Yeah, we're finished with that now. Can only get 10 more anyway. So. Yeah, it's just yes. And you can do speedrunning stuff. Okay. Interesting to know. Interesting to know. But yeah, that event's not going on for much longer, so there's not much point in getting into it now. Instead, let's get on with what the things I wanted to do for this. So, as you can see, there is a lot of story we can get through here. And my idea was that we can actually go through the game. Because, again, I've unlocked quite a lot of these levels already. Basically, I kind of leave it up to everyone else as to the direction that we can go in this. Either I can create a new account, and we play the entire game from the beginning. You see the stuff you have to go through in order to get going again, or we continue with my account, where I've already got stuff already unlocked, and we go through with that. So, like, if I play this level, I'm pretty sure it plays the opening cutscene of the game, so... I mean, here's the thing. What I'll do is I'll actually play the opening cutscene of the game, and then we can, you know, look into it. Otherwise, we've got event stuff that we've unlocked, so I've actually played things. So, yes, we'll have that. Thank you very much. Yes, and we'll have that as well. Thank you very much. And we'll have this, and this gives me something. I'm guessing it's to spend somewhere. Oh, here, it's to spend here. Fair enough. And we've done more missions, so we've unlocked more things. Played a bit of campaign, we've done a little bit of that. So it means we can get more items. We get more unlocks. Go away. And I've unlocked stuff in the returnee bundle, which is always fun. Because I can go for that. And I can then go to the bonus shop. and I can get more stuff. Now, both of these I already got. All the A ranks I already own, so I always go for that because I already own them all. So, and it won't give me them. At least with these, I do have a choice. So, if I had the option of this, I actually went for Golden Diva. That's how I got Golden Diva. Would have got that, but now I just use it to get other stuff. So, max that out. Let's get some of that going. Yeah. And yeah, so we've done that, and then the rest, let's max out and let's get some of that. There we go. Eventually, throughout the whole return thing, you're practically guaranteed to be able to get all of this, or at least a good amount of it. It's very easy when you're returning to get all that stuff. So this is the dorm I was on about. You use this, and this is how you get some coins. You can use that to get coins. Also click this one, and you can claim back stamina, which is obviously how you use that up when you're completing levels and all that. So, but this is the actual dorm. These are the dorms. Oh yeah, so yeah. Oh, she wants to chat. Okay, and I got given a present. Click the present, and you get materials, basically. I remember being able to have way more control. I guess can't really. Add another present because people haven't seen me for a while. Oh, it's clear. Oh, that's not very nice. I don't like that on controller. I'm checking on everyone. I'm not eavesdropping on anyone. Shut up. But yes, the whole thing with this is that they basically gives you like passive bonuses. You can click on stuff on the dorm. Renovation. Oh yeah, I've got loads I can do for that. So yeah, you can renovate, and they'll give you can add, using that you can then add more stuff to them. Getting the comfort level up, and the comfort level will give you different bonuses. So as you can see with a lot of the stuff I've got in there, I can't remember what you use the onigiri for, but once you get to like the top levels, like up there, then yeah, you can cozy, exquisite, luxurious, and magnificent. As is this channel. Subscribe. I know it's stupid, but yeah. Not only that, you also get other ones. So this is the starter one. You get sent for dorms. Can I click? Can I click? No. Okay, so we're gonna go back. Now can I click? Yes. So you get sent for dorms, and there's also a beach resort, which again I haven't really done much with because I haven't been here for a while. Yes. Hello. Give me things. Thank you. Okay, you're not giving me things. Okay. And you. Yes. There we go. Yeah, it's just a fun little thing. You can decorate a room. It never used to be that. But not only that, you also get other things. Yeah, you can do little missions or little trials to increase score, get stuff, and you get given little missions and you get rewards for them as you increase certain characters. As you can see, I've only ever increased one to max. And it also is a way of just showing you extra things about them. But no, that's not in this. It's another place. But yes, once you unlock different things, they get different like stats and buffs and all that. So it's a quite good rundown of just showing you stuff. You get points for unlocking certain things. So get to level 80, I get rewards, do trials, get them past certain points, and you get more rewards. Generally how this sort of works. It's all rewards and other stuff. If you click, is it here? No, it's not here. No, I can't remember what it is. But yeah, this is, instead of it just being like for specific characters, instead now the dorms just give a flat bonus to everyone. So everyone's getting a bonus in the attack of 57, bonus defense of a 117. Got unintentional Halo reference, and HP boost of 797, which is very nice. And obviously, as you do stuff and upgrade stuff, that bonus is going to go up. You can click here, you can see the directory. And this is where you find out backstories of certain things, like you click White Comet, which is obviously Jana. You can see how much they like you, and you raise that just by having them stand on your home screen. I don't think it gives you much of a buff, but it does give you extra details about the character. That's about it. So, like, yeah, with White Comet, you get all that. But by comparison with Divine Prayer, I haven't unlocked the other ones yet. So, yeah. But that's basically, yeah. Not only that, there's also expeditions, so you can send characters out to go get stuff, materials for you. And also then there's errands, which is a more direct way of getting certain points. So you click that. I just click Quick Dispatch and start. And I just go through as many of these as I can, and I leave them to it. Because, yeah. Okay, so no one's good for that. No one's good for that. So we do that one. And do that one. And that's maxed out the most I can do. So then we're good. And yeah, it's all good. But yes, back to what I was saying I was going to do. Let's actually play that opening cutscene. Just in case. If it plays again, then we're fine. As you can see, I've unlocked quite a lot of cutscenes. There's one really interesting cutscene. I don't know where I've missed it. Which is interesting because it's saying I have to play a mission that I've played. So I don't know if I accidentally skipped the cutscene when I did. But yeah, it's saying I have to play chapter 15, chapter 13, or mission 13 in chapter 15 to unlock that. But as you can see, I've unlocked the one afterwards. So I have no idea. But if I go down, you can see other ones I've unlocked. You can see where I am in the latest story. So obviously the Immortal Blades, I haven't played that because that's like an extra thing. So I could get on with playing that. That's a good thing I do. That's how far I've got into the Spoke Apocalypse. And then obviously there's an entire other character thing after that. Project Stimner. I did start playing this, so I did see a little bit extra of some of the story. And that's because if you managed to complete it, you got Hiroshima of Thunder. And as you can see, I didn't manage to complete it. So, yeah. But as you can see, that's one of the reasons why I kind of like the idea of, hey, let's on stream go through and play the entire game, get everything. But as you can see, the story has continued on from where I left off. So if I go back down and we keep going... let's see. So this is just the story chapters as well. So yeah, that's the latest chapter. There's stuff in there. So I'm only technically one chapter behind, but there's that entire chapter in Project Stigma I haven't seen anything of yet. There's an entire the Elysium Everlasting rather. Nothing there I've seen. And obviously there's still quite a bit of the Spoke Apocalypse because it's basically 3 chapters all together in one. So a lot of cutscenes to work through there. So, yeah, always fun. But yeah, that's generally the sort of plan I have for these, and that because we can't really make a video on this because quite a lot of it is based on, hey, what does everyone want to see? And you've got the Chronicles, which again, I've got all these. Okay, I don't have all these. Okay, so there's Post Honkai Odyssey I'm still working on, but all the other ones I've completed. Events, this just Hiroshima files, I don't have the other ones. PV, that's just showing the latest thing. Date of birth. Is this just for different characters on your birthday? What is date of birth? Cutscene locked. So basically, I'm guessing I just can't. Well, let's play. What's this? No, less. I'm guessing that's maybe character birthdays. In which case, yeah, there's lots I've missed out on. So, yeah. Oh, well. Yeah, cutscene locked. They're not telling you how to unlock them, so, yeah. But anyway, just in case it doesn't actually play the first cutscene, let's play the first cutscene here. Put that in the controller. Turns it back a bit. So yes, this is how the game starts. So interesting enough, not the original way the game started. Like, at all. Not how this game originally started. Blatant fan service right there. I got another drink. There we go. Take a drink. My cheap cans of Coke that I really like. Hey! Explosions! And she's off. And she's kicking a jet. Very, very fun. Very fun. Now, what's interesting is that first cutscene doesn't have subtitles. Which is odd, but yeah. So yes, without further ado, how about we get started? I'm just going to use my mouse because it's easy. There we go. So yes, I can see this is all the stuff I unlocked. I've fought nearly every enemy. I've got every sticker, apparently. I don't think that's this big impressive thing. I've just got every sticker. I've only got a quarter of the weapons. Oh, just about a third. I've unlocked 75% of the cutscenes. Less than a fifth of the emblems. I've unlocked over a third of the furniture. I could probably do a little bit more of that. But yeah, this is obviously I've unlocked. I'm a connoisseur. I'm not a completionist, which is the next rank, which obviously I'll be trying to get to. That would be nice to try and get to. And then obviously you've got little ranks, and you get for actually completing everything, you actually get stuff, which is always nice. Although I find it interesting with that one, just complete the first mission and you get that. Basically. Yeah, here's bonus for you did a thing. What's she saying? This is where subtitles on here would be useful. I don't speak Japanese. I mean, I have friends who do, but I don't. Anyway. The thing that I thought would be fun is literally we can start from the beginning and we go. So now we're going to find out. I'll pick up the controller again. Do we actually do we actually get the cutscene? It shows a cutscene thing, but let's go. I'm going to use, obviously, starting team. At the start, got to use the starting team. So, go. Oh, no, this is going to be a cakewalk. So, yeah, it doesn't play the opening cutscene. So, I was right to do so. The thing is that my characters are so strong that even against characters they're not meant to be good against, they just are. Yeah, there we are. Next stage. See, now we get this cutscene. Casually, that jet just crashes into a building. Fun. It's always very fun. I mean, here's the thing. I've already done all this, so I know how to do all this, but we're going to humor the game. just get shot. Again, this is not how the game initially started either. This got redone in one of the updates, so this isn't actually the official. And we've lost combat sounds. This has been a bug that's been in this game for a long time. Where on this level, at this point, that you lose combat sounds for some reason. Small cutscene here, picked up by another jet, naturally, and that's where I think that's where I got the thumbnail for the video from. I think that was that, or maybe it was it was later. It was maybe later. Again, I'm using the wrong character here. But I'm so over level because again, I've played this game for a while. It doesn't matter. I don't have to press anything else. I'm just pressing A. And I'm just locking on and decimating. But again, this is early game. But you have to use anyone else. Like, oh, here comes the boss. Look out. I watch, but I guarantee like 3 hits. Watch. Oh. I actually got some help on it. And it left. It fled. But yeah. That's level complete. And now we're going on this thing. There we go. So if you're wondering about that little grey thing just below me that you're seeing, that's the chat box. Feel free to chat. Or don't, I'm not going to force you. Anyway, next stage. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. So, here's where story properly starts now. So, I'm not doing voices. You can go away with that thought. I'm not doing voices. So, each end of dynamic. Obviously, you can immediately tell, hey, they're pretty pally, but they're on a mission, therefore, you know, certain things need to be looked over. Our carefree main character of Kiana. And Sapphire is, I'm guessing, the name of the town or city they were just in. Spoilers, you had a crush on May. And I'm saying May, M-E-I, not me, May. Just so you're aware. There you go. And now we're in the game. On the side of a battleship, and we're gonna fight. Just kick him. Kick him a few times. And there she is. There is May. Yeah, anyway, so yeah. And now jumping over there. Jumping over there. This is back in the game, back when the game didn't have a jump function, and technically still doesn't. I know people make fun of Starrail for not having a jump function, but this game didn't allow you to jump for the longest time. And dead. Again, that's meant to be a big hard enemy, but I'm over leveled. What can I say? This is why I was saying, is it maybe a good idea if I just start from scratch? Not start from scratch, but like create an A&R account and then we go from there. I mean, if nothing else, it's a good way to try and get Alex to try these games. I think it'd be very fun to see Alex trying these games. So there is a little bit of backstory as to sorry. So there is a little bit of backstory at camera. Stop it. There we go. So there is actually a bit of backstory with these 3 characters in that basically they survived the first Honkai outbreak together. And they work together. It's basically the opening of the first few chapters, maybe, of Good and Girl Z are basically the same there as they are here. But then once they enter the academy they're in, that obviously Himiko is part of as well, that's where things differentiate. Up until that point, the stories are the same. At this point, this is where things have actually started to separate. This is different now, as far as I'm aware. And apparently, no cutscene. That was 3? Yeah, so now... Or was it 3? What did I just play? Or is it... Or did I... Whatever, we're doing 4. We're doing 4. And if it's not this, we're... Okay, so yeah, okay, this is where I was meant to go. Okay. But yes, I have dodge put onto B because then I can use Dark Souls logic. And now that we've met May, we'll actually play May. There we go. Her dodge just lets you like just do a dash, which is very handy. Right bumper, there we go. Let's deactivate the thing. Sure. I mean, I've lost the ability to dodge. I said, just dodge, go faster. But again, characters are so strong that this is a cakewalk. I'm literally going through these parts just for the story. But to be perfectly honest, I would definitely recommend, if and when you can, play the game. It's a very fun game. It's a very fun game. There we go. And there's a cutscene that was meant to play there, maybe? Let's just double check. Did we see that cutscene already? Because... Okay, so we've seen that, we've seen that, we've seen that. Problem is, because I've unlocked them, it doesn't tell me where you find them from. We'll keep going. Technically, the next cutscene should be that one where that Honkai Emperor comes down. So, we will see. Hang on, how am I on -1 viewers? Interesting, interesting. I know, we just did 1-4. Let's do this. And we will see. We'll see what happens, and that'll dictate what I would do next. There we go. So kind of interesting. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, so it's showing a lot of the stuff. Maybe we just play whatever the first thing is for each chapter. So yeah, this is meant to be a big boss. Watch how quickly this goes down. See? Oh, the second one. Watch this, watch. That's not exactly how things were going. But, oh well. Ominous, ominous, that's it. Yes, very different from how Bronya appears in Starrail. So, yeah. I'm not quite sure why all these cutscenes seem to have this weird filtering thing going on with the voices right now. So yeah, we've got that done. Let's keep going. Again, in terms of like power, I'm just gonna steamroll through all this, so. Okay. Investigate. In we go. And fight. Again, very, very easy. Don't trust them. I'm gonna jump over them anyway. As you can see, MiHoYo have always been pretty good at making stuff just look good. I mean, these are old levels, and it's good to see that like their art style is still good. No, go away. That's meant to be a bomb, by the way. I think it's also meant to be at least somewhat challenging. Well, and here comes a little boss at the end of the mission. Okay, not a boss, boss wave. There we go. That easy. Now we'll just do 1-7. And we're just gonna keep going. Again, I'm going to check something. Why does it keep saying -1? Very odd. Anyway. Keep going. Keep going. And May's back up. Wonderful. No, combat performance is really easy. Why? Because we're over leveled. Again, this is one of the reasons why. It let me know if I should make an A&R account. Because the good thing is, if I make an A&R account, what we can do then is that both me and Alex will have the password, and we just can both play through on these streams. That way, it means it's not. That means if we were to do stuff like that, it means that we can swap who's actually playing it, who's taking the game in a certain direction. And it could be interesting, but at the same time, it would also be interesting just in general to see Alex playing through some of these. So, fun thing. Bronya used to be part of Anti-Entropy, who is another thing on this, and is actually the organization run by Welt. And here's the fun thing. The only thing that actually links both Honkai Impact and Honkai Starrail, there's actually only one character that is technically exactly the same, and that is Welt. Welt is canonically the exact same person. So, yeah. So yeah, on the thing where he says about coming from another planet, this is the planet he's on about. So yeah, this is technically the planet he's on about. Again, the idea is that you're meant to use certain character types for doing whatever, but my characters are so strong that it doesn't matter. Literally doesn't matter. Interesting. Very, very blunt, Jesus. Okay, spikes are down, but now there's deadly lasers. Always fun. Okay, the spikes aren't down. Okay, the spikes to that are down. And those spike. Okay, those are going down in an order. Never mind. Not that it matters all that much anyway. Again, I'm one-shotting most things. So, I'm not one-shotting, but two-shotting. Again, that's meant to explode. Those are meant to be deadly. Nah. Maybe it could be interesting, like starting a completely new account. Well, I'd think of a name for it, unless I just call it A&R. Potentially an option, something we could do. Keep going. Because again, a lot of the challenges I've already got, so trying to play through and trying to get the challenges could be more interesting than just rehashing the story. Yeah, luckily we don't have to fight these mechs yet, and even if we did, it's not a problem anyway. Oh, this is the level where we get to hack a mech, and we actually get to be the mech. I'm getting to think I should... Oh, I can hide or show. Okay, I'll do that when we get into the thing again. But hide in, sure. Oh, it's for that, never mind. Basically, this is all setting up character details. So, yeah, that's usually what these first chapters are. Letting you get to know the characters. Now technically I've been nerfed. Because I'm not as powerful. I'm also... I was just about to say I'm also slower, but you know. But there's a hover mode, so yeah. And again, I'm not as powerful now, so the game has literally decided to nerf me. Except I can do that. Which I kind of forgot about. Oh, what am I fighting now? Die. And that's blown up as well. Oh well. True, but we also destroyed the mech at the same time. Literally that entire mission was just, hey, we can pilot a mech, let's do that. Now we'll get on with the mission again. Ooh, pilot another mech. Yay. See, this one's better because this one just punches. So it's easier to make use of. But again, it's massively nerfed me. This is meant to be like, oh, look how powerful you are, but this is just me killing things slower. And the good thing is you don't have to worry about, well, anything. Because anything you get dropped gets brought back to you at the end, which is quite nice. There we go. And another mission done. Here we go. Funny enough, here is kind of where you're going to see some very interesting parallels to Starrail. Well, very soon anyway. Technically next level. So yeah, here's where we're going to see some interesting parallels with thingy. Interesting, the plot thickens. 14 years. I can't remember how old they're meant to be in this anyway. But yeah. maybe this even gets explained, because 4 keys, I'm guessing, is like the 4... I know she, like, collects... It basically kind of ends up collecting her Ursha abilities. So, yeah. And all these things are setting up eventually these kids. Basically, dealt with.
いやよ、あんなスパムメール誰が信じるもんか。仕方ないわね。ブロイネちゃん、キアナちゃんの誕生日は12月7日よ。
There you go.
メイ先輩。アクセス権限承認、目的地をセーフレイヤ学園に変更します。パスワードって本当に私の誕生日だったんだ。今のところ戦艦を送ってきた人に悪意はなさそうだけど。
Oh, so you think.
強制コントロールシステム再起動。最高権限指令入力確認。周囲の敵を排除します。
And now a boss fight. Again, if I started a new account, this would be way tougher. As you can see, lots of damage. Already. I didn't think it would go quite that bad. Okay, okay. Never mind, you didn't even get to see that boss. Could that have been any more one-sided? Wow. Jeez. That was so one-sided. There we go. Mission complete. There we are. Yeah, confirm. That is the first chapter technically done. Yeah, because we did 1-9, so there's, yeah, chapter 1 done. Yeah, after that is the second one, Voice in the Dreams. Well, there's obviously a lot more. Yes, definitely be sure to let me know what people want me to do. I think if I were to start a new account, I'll just play up to that fight, just so you can actually see what the fight is meant to look like, because that was so one-sided. So yeah, fun. Very one-sided fight. And then obviously the idea would be that we'd go through all the other chapters and would work through everything. But I'm really curious, what's new? Have I got stuff I can claim? No, I've got everything. Collection? Oh, extra stuff in there. Right, okay. I can just click on them and it'll get rid of it. And back. And that. And click. And back. And that. It looks really weird when it's completely out of context. But yeah. Yeah, these are all the chapters. Eventually that will just be added to the main story, and then you just play through it and you go through it. The event thing is basically saying, hey, play this and you'll be given stuff. But if we're going to go through this all entirely in order, probably best we don't jump ahead for anything. So I think that's what I'll do for next stream. Next time I decide to do this, we can actually... actually properly What's the right word? What's the right word? What's the word I'm looking for here? Yeah, well, we can probably go through all the story stuff, but we're going through the first chapter now. In fact, actually, let's just click that and click that, and then go back, because then that updates stats. There we go. So for now, let's do some challenge stuff for the rest of the stream. As you see, we've got all these different challenges you can do. Can I actually do anything in this? Well, if I don't do anything, I'm going to lose a position, so let's give this a try. We've got 1 hour for this to do something. Let's go. So we spent bonus damage for physical. Let's go. These are the recommended characters. It's the 50% bonus for physical damage. Let's just use one of my preset teams because I've got quite a few. Like I said, I've been playing this a while. I've got a few preset teams that I like. Actually, let's make a new team, shall we? Let's check the guide. Let's see what characters I've got, which are high ranking that work well together. So I know I've got. I know I have Golden Diva, but I don't have her like ranked up at all. So let's go for a different character that I actually have ranked up. I have Jade Knight. Jade Knight's ranked up quite well. Actually, let's go. What's a good team for Chrono Navi right now? And it's for 2 people I don't have. So fun. So that's interesting. Let's try. Well, I'm still no. I want to still do it. Come on. Let's see. Does this give me any information? No. Basically, a good team that's going to deal with everything I go to. So we're generally just a good damage dealer. Gonna go Chrono Navi. And who's let's go for this team, shall we? Yeah, let's go for this. Ooh. We're here. See, now this is a little bit more tough. Okay, I managed to get quite a bit of damage in. Here we at least want to use someone who's not got a negative thing against them. Let's try and get some damage in here, good. I've never seen one of those before. Also doing lots of damage, so keep this going. And move. And let's just do a big old damaging attack. Here we go. Good thing is while you're on these, you don't take damage. But I want to do damage, so let's go. Here we go. And these things are all soul linked, which is not fun. And we reached floor 2. Always useful to try and get that up. Get that up. Oh yeah, I thought that doesn't stay up. And down. Go over it. Oh yeah, surprising as what people might think. Yes, I can actually still read what's going on in the game. Here we go. Left we go. Get that going. Because I wasn't, apparently I'm trying to get as high a score as I can possibly get, so let's just keep going, shall we? There we go. And damage. Get that going again. Don't quite have enough for big attack, but it's fine. Get that going again. Now we can do that. Do a swap. And there we go. There we go, big hit. And down. Here we are. There we go. There we are. Took a bit. Mission complete. There we go. Oh, nice. If we get that score higher, it'll be even better. So, kind of got two more we can go for. There's this one, and there's this one. And it's like bonus elemental damage. Now, to be honest, the team themselves do quite a bit of elemental damage anyway, so. Let's try this one. Try this one. Seems to be recommending. Let's give this team a try. See what this team does. And always try new other stuff. So like I'm saying, I can just put down turrets here. That might be useful. Immediately I can tell that I don't think I'm going to be probably doing great in terms of trying to get down quite a lot of damage as quickly as possible. Oh, maybe it's not too bad. That went down very fast. There we go. Like that. Thank you. frozen. And long. There we go. And just to try and speed things up a bit. I mean, technically I'm about halfway through in half the time, but I was slightly faster than last time. But still not ideal. Not an ideal team setup for this. We're doing well then. Luckily that stays on the field as he's changed, so I can use that to my advantage. Comes the wolf again. Yeah, definitely should have chose different characters. Because yeah, now we're starting to see things really slow down. Yeah, it's slowing down quite a bit now. In terms of the actual fight. Yeah, it's slowing down quite a bit now. And so actually getting this done, very, very low. There's less than a minute left and we're only on stage 4. And there are a lot of characters to have to deal with right now. None of which are at low level. And that to deal with as well. And more blades. So yeah, definitely not getting this done anytime. I mean, we'll have a score, it's just not going to be a great score. Yeah. Now, with a melee character, I can't get close. Otherwise I'll get paralyzed. So, yeah. And all dead. Definitely the wrong team for that, but did get a score, did get something, and it has contributed. So that's at least something. Yeah, let's just continue with this team. That team worked better, way better. So beat this, go forward. And we'll get that going. Because it is a wonderful little winning strategy. Get that going. Because we can. It's like, yeah, just look at the difference in terms of what's been able to be achieved. Go again. There we go. Enjoying that. What? Well, luckily with this. Let's keep trying. I didn't. That. Why did that stun lock me? Regardless, I'm only looking with 2 now, so. Yes, we're going with this route. Yes, I know. Oh, what? Just let. I clicked the wrong button. Still try as much as we can. Trying everything I can to try and get through this. There we go. Let's just get rid of them. Let's get rid of this before the time's up. I've only got 10 seconds anyway, so. I can still. No, never mind. I got a cool pose at the end. There's that. Good score. Good score. Nothing amazing, but something. And technically, if I want to very quickly, I can probably get that last bit. Oh, I can't. Got to complete that one so we can do the next one. So, never mind. Yes, go away. I've seen that already. Very nice. Thank you. Let's see. Is it materials? Yeah, I kind of... Let's go back to missions. Let's see. Storage I've already done. More of that. Thank you for that. And we've got some extra mission things that we've done. Let's get those in as well. So we've done that. Looks fine there. So. Obviously, here she is. There we go. See, we managed to get some stuff done, which is always good. And we've been thanked for it, which is always nice. So, I think we end the stream by doing a few supply pulls. I have no idea what supplies to actually go for. I've got her though already, so I don't know. But it's cheap, so getting stuff for that would be nice. No. Suppliers, where's the... No, not that. That's not what I want. Is it supply rules? There's usually something that tells you what's in the supply, but I can't remember where you go to find that. If you're wishing well. No, because you need at least one of those in order to do it. You know what? Let's do a times 10 on the dorm supply, because we're guaranteed to get someone we don't have with that. And 52 drops is a 51% chance for it to be new, and every time I get a new S rank, it's guaranteed to eventually be new. So let's do a times 10 on here. I need you all to hope with me, okay? Hang on. I need you all to hope with me here, okay? You need to hope with me here. We need this to go good, okay? Okay. Let's do this and let's see how this goes. Oh. Already got her, but it's always nice to have a little more of her. Okay. Ooh, Blood Rose. Nice. It's alright. Okay. I've already got Steeler, but sure. Nothing great there. Don't think I'm going to get much new from this. We're getting close to the end of this. There we go. Technically, we've got two characters, but I already have them both, so they're being converted. Sakura into 30 fragments, and Steeler into 18. Just how it goes sometimes. How it goes. But now that means in 42 drops, and eventually I'm guaranteed an S rank. And things once I get the S rank, that resets. And yeah. Eventually, get them all. Eventually get them all. Kind of like to get this one though. Also, there's actually a few I'd like to get, but still, regardless, yeah. So I've got some new stuff. Let's actually go into the shop, because usually the main ones I'm trying to get up as well in power. I want to get her up, because then I can do... I've got everything I need to do the final upgrade in Augment, but I just need to actually get her up to the next rank up. As you can see, I'm quite a bit away of getting there to SS, or triple S rather, but I'm getting there. I am definitely getting there. Yeah. So, let's go to the shop, see what we find. Wrong thing. Supply. There we go. Supply shop. It's gonna be interesting starting this again, just to see how things have changed, what the new player experience is like now. But yes, I'll see that's already sold out. I've already bought stuff. Not there. Not that either. I never know what the Witch's Corridor thing here is for. Ooh, do I want to use these? Because I can get 10 right here and now. Yes. Get 11 even. Nice. Nice. I know some people think that's a waste and I'm doing things wrong, but hey, I've got so many characters that I'm allowed to have favorites and to want those to be stronger. How many of you do I have? Not many. I could get 8. But no. None. I could get 20. Maybe that could be useful. Yeah, it could be useful. I mean, to get her up, I need a lot. So, is there anyone I'm actually close to uplearning to? No. Nope. They don't have Janna's of the suit here anyway, so that's not even an option. But who else do we have? Maximum of 15 there. Not exactly ideal. 2, nowhere near. 1, nowhere near. I can only get a maximum of 10, so no, not really there. Same, not there either. 135. Oh, I get 25 there. No. I have none of you, and I can get 25 per week, so I can get a fair few of you, and I can actually unlock. That would be nice. Who was closest? She costs a fair bit. But you? No. You know what? Considering it's only... Wait, I have you? Huh. Did not realize I had... Oh, none. Well, that's because I don't have anything. I'm reading things wrong. This is where things become difficult. That's where things become difficult. I'd much rather say, rather than get that, I'd rather save if I can get that, just to get. It's done. I think in the meantime, I would like Horatio of Reason to have a little bit more. Plus it's only 100. So it would be nice. And Void. So yeah, we bought some stuff. Bought some people. Bought some character stuff. Doing good. We're doing good. I can get Dawn Supply. Oh, Max, obviously. The amount of stuff for me just goes great. So yeah, we want more of this. More and more. It's always good. Basic currency. What can we get? Fragments. Let's see who we can get here. Ooh. Now here you got a little bit more options. Now I don't really use her since she's definitely gone down in rankings. So most likely not really meta right now. So we're not going to bother. Darkbolt was doing some good, serious pulling of weight there, and oh, that's a lot though. That's a lot. That's nearly all gone for one character. No. I only have 2 for you. No. No. Could unlock you though. Would be nice. I only need to unlock 36 to actually like get you, which would be. Yeah, let's do that. Let's unlock someone. There we go. We now have unlocked her. We've now got a new character. Hey, which is always nice. A good way to end the stream. We've unlocked a new character. Where? There we go. Why does that voice sound surprising like gutter? Odd. Yes, activate. Let's go. Thank you. Give me the things. There we go. And do I have any way to level you up, even this in the slightest? Anything at all? Okay, I have something. So you've got 3 of those. You're level 6. No, not ideal. Not good. Not good. Kudos. Massive level. And up by 15. There we are. 36. Basic. That's respectable. That's a good amount. I have no idea anything about her, but and there's outfits because of lots of outfits. But yes, there's been a look into Honkai Impact. Obviously, after the stream is over or anything else, be sure to let me know down in the description. Should I continue this play? Oh, achievements. Hey, more money. Collection hasn't really gone up at all here, but oh well. But yes, this has been playing Honkai. Oh. There we go. Yes. So yeah, there's been us playing Honkai. Obviously, let me know if you want me to start a new account. I think that's probably going to be for the best. Starting a new account, see what the new player experience is like, and go through the story. Failing that, basically to do Starrail, I'd have to start a new account anyway, and the same with Genshin if we decide to do that. So regardless, if we do either of those, then yeah, we'll have to start new accounts because I don't think there's a way to reset your progress, like at all. But obviously that is for a future stream, and instead we will see you later. So yes, I'll transition. I'm going to transition. There we go. So obviously, thank you so much for watching. I've been Jack. This has been anrgaming. If you have liked what you've seen, please be sure to subscribe. Every subscription helps, as does viewing our videos. Be sure to go back and view our other stuff. I have been talking about, I expect doing more similar stuff to this and a little bit more. But regardless, we hope you've enjoyed. We'll see you next time. Till then, goodbye. I've forgotten what the button is to end. We're about to find out and see if I get it right. I did. I just wanted to click back and say that I did get it right. So, yeah. So, yeah. But yes, okay. We'll see you next time. Until then, goodbye. Also, be sure to subscribe. We have obviously the new video coming out on Friday. It's going to be a very interesting one. Just a little hint, we're doing an indie game for Friday's video. Going to be interesting. The edit's going to be interesting, if nothing else. A lot to balance in the video. So, if nothing else, it's going to be a very interesting little video. So again, be sure to subscribe for that. We'll be streaming again next week. I believe we have planned already what it is. Let me check if we know what it is. No, it's not what I thought it is. So, yeah. Next week is also going to be Alex. I don't know where he's going to stream. But regardless, I'm sure it's going to be a good time. But regardless, until then, we'll see you later. I've been Jack. Have a good one.